Picking a random CD in my collection to see which one I choose to review. And today I chose to review Revival by Eminem. Revival came out on December 15th, 2017, with 19 tracks and a runtime of 1 hour and 17 minutes. You know, there's something weird about owning an album you particularly don't even like. I've been holding off getting Revival on CD for a couple years now, and there's a huge reason why, so let me tell you. My dad introduced me to Eminem in the summer of 2014. He played Kill You and it was a rap. I became a massive fan right after this, Marshall Mathers LP being my favorite at the time. So when I heard Eminem was gonna release a new album, I was so excited. It was perfect timing, so I was able to listen to Revival and wow.
This can't be.
Even as a child, I knew something was wrong.
Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee.
I'm not even gonna let the rest of this shit play. I genuinely cringe when I look at this clip. This might seem like glazing, but I feel like Eminem's worst is better than a lot of rappers' best albums. Sorry. I remember not liking Walk on Water, but now I honestly really like this song. He's honest with himself. So River kind of fucking sucks. I remember it being better when I was a kid, but looking at it now, this is just not good. Frame slaps. I don't care what people say. This song is genuinely amazing in my opinion. Fantano doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Okay, there is a lot of hope for this album.
Asked if she wants a computer locked in a vagina.
There's no hope for this album. The cards were already on the table before the shit came out. It was honestly raps before even the release date. Eminem is just coming out of a place of bitterness. Like, we get it, you hate Trump. You support the Black Lives Matter movement. But let me remind you something. It had been 4 years since he released an album during that time. And this is what you give us? He's talking about a lot of sensitive topics in a very distasteful way. Eminem has gotten political before with songs such as Mosh and Square Dance. But Eminem has to understand something. He's no longer in his late 20s to 30s. He's in his early 40s, acting like an angsty teenager going through a phase. He's no longer the center of controversy. He is no longer blonde. He's now an old man with a receding hairline, wrinkles and crow's feet, talking about stupid shit. And I know it sounds like I'm being a hater, but it's just genuinely sad to see. He even admits this himself on the first song on the album. Now, I cannot lie, I do fuck with Heat Heavy. Is it stupid? Yeah, but it's catchy. Framed is honestly my favorite song on this album. I'm a huge fan of Relapse, so of course I'm gonna love this song. A lot of people talk about Castle and A Rose. I fuck with Castle heavy. A Rose, not so much. The biggest issue with this album is that I see where he's going, I see the vision, but he just decides to shit all over it. Untouchable starts horribly, but the beat switch is great. Same thing with Believe. I think Walk on Water is great. He gets very honest, but then he ruins the fucking song with the ending.
So me and you are not alike, bitch. I wrote Stain.
Despite having some really good songs, that didn't stop it from getting horrible reviews. I mean, man, this album was universally hated and is still hated to this day. He even had the audacity to say that because it doesn't sound like everything else, that it sounds like trash to other people. No, dude, this shit was trash on impact. You know what bothers me the most is that Eminem's entire career was shitting on pop stars and he proceeds to work with pop stars. Like, what? There's no balance to this shit. 5 out of 10.